This is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out, joined by Peter Fury after a fantastic night of boxing here at the Skydome Arena in Coventry, headlined by Sam Eggington versus Carlos Molina. Great night of boxing, Peter.
Yeah, fabulous night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Every fight was a good fight. So it's very it's been a very good night of boxing. What can I say?
River Wilson Bent in particular, he sold over 200 of the 530 available, I think. What did you make of his fight?
I thought it was brilliant. Sam Eggington's was a top fight, but I think Rivers one has got to be the fight of the night with the stoppages and everything else. It's a fabulous win, and that kid, he's getting so good, but his ability to stay in the pocket and throw shots and get people out of there is on a world level. So, looking forward to seeing his future. He's got a big future ahead of him.
Stephen McKenna, first round knockout. Do you think he's ready for a step up now?
Yeah, absolutely. He's just walking through everything, isn't he? He's not valuing what's coming back. He's just a serious guy. So serious power, fabulous young talent again.
And he's got some great sparring over in America with Josh Taylor in particular. How beneficial do you think that is for young fighters in particular that can get great sparring?
I think it's major. It's a major contribution, isn't it? They know what it's like, and they're learning. But fabulous young talents coming through.
And off the fights tonight, I just want to get your opinion. Obviously, Savannah Marshall, Clarissa Shields, you've spoke about it a lot now. How likely do you think it's to be this year?
Well, hopefully it can be around November time, so she'll get a fight out the way in July, and let's see if that big fight can be made.
Do you think Clarissa Shields going into MMA, she's got a debut on June the 10th, do you think that's going to distract her from boxing?
No. I think it's it's good that she's trying all these new things, so I think it's just it'll heighten the profile of the fight, if anything, so it's good because she'll get crossover fans, so it's good. It's a good idea.
And Clarissa Shields obviously lost to Savannah in the amateurs. Do you think that's going to play on Savannah or Clarissa's mind going into this fight in the pros?
No, pros a different game altogether, but I'm happy with Savannah and looking forward to seeing this fight.
AJ versus Fury quickly, obviously that looks like it's in doubt now. Wilder winning his case in court, making Wilder Fury 3 very likely. What's your take on the whole matter?
It is what it is, isn't it? So obligate the contract and get the fight on.
Are you surprised?
No.
What do you think would happen if they were to fight for the third time? Do you think there's a potential of Wilder winning? Do you think Fury could overlook him, or do you think it's Fury for the third time?
It's a 50-50 fight. It's a good fight when it comes around, and it will happen because it's got to happen.
Do you think it's good for boxing, the fact that we've obviously got crowds back tonight? How beneficial do you think it was?
I think it's highly beneficial. To have the crowds back. It's just a different atmosphere. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Sam Eggington's fight, the main event was a seesaw type of fight. It's all brilliant boxing, and Sam Eggington is getting better and better all the time.
Because it seems like when there wasn't any crowds, everyone was saying, oh, it's the same old job done, all the boxers were saying anyway. But tonight I feel like, particularly River, it shows that it really does benefit the fighters.
It's been a brilliant show, Ricky Hatton's man as well, that young fighter. McGinty, he's looking good as well. So it's been a good night. There's some good fighters on here. But River really shone out for me, as a fabulous young talent. I seen him fight last time, and he knocked his opponent out as well. Yeah. So real talent. Looking forward to seeing him.
And Hughie Fury, what's next for him? He hasn't fought this year yet. Yeah,
we're just waiting on a time and a date, opponent and a date. Sorry. So hopefully we'll have him out in June.
Is there? We all know Hughie Fury fights anyone, any place, anytime, anywhere. But do you think is it someone particular above a certain level, or are you literally wanting any opponent at the moment?
All the good fighters are fighting each other at the moment on the world level, in the top 5 that is, or top 10. So we're just going to keep him busy and see how the land falls towards the end of the year.
How soon does he want to get out? Because I know it might be the end of the year that he's out, or whenever he's out, he's out. But does he want to be fighting now, realistically?
Yeah, exactly. He needs to fight now, and he'll fight again towards the end of the year. So he'll get 2 fights in this year.
Is it harder than just getting a fight on Matchroom Show? Is it simple, or what do you think's stopping him?
I've got no idea. I can't answer that. But Eddie Hearn's promised you a fight, so that's it. So we'll just wait to hear, and I'm sure they'll be making plans.
Brilliant. Really appreciate your time, Peter. Thank you very much.